Hi everyone, it's Lauren Heisey. Thanks for joining me today. Just wanted to touch upon some questions I've been getting recently about Lean Six Sigma certification. And one particular question, is it right for me? But before we get there, let's think about this for a second. There's all these kinds of certification bodies out there. There's some that you just take a test and you get certified, and then there's one where you have to take a class, take a test, and then do a project. I tend to lean to the one where you take the class and you take the project because I think it's real important that even though if you can retain that information and put it back onto a test, I think it's really important to learn how to apply those Lean Six Sigma tools in real life. And the only way to do that is through a project. So if you're thinking about green belt or black belt certification, that's just something to really think about. Now let's talk about, is certification right for you? Well, it really depends on what you're trying to do. Are you just trying to do an introduction to Lean Six Sigma? Then a white belt's great for you. Maybe after you've already taken a white belt and maybe you wanted to learn just a little bit more, but you don't want to necessarily run a project, then yellow belt certification is great for you. But if you've done white belt, yellow belt, and then decided, you know what, maybe I want to go a little bit deeper, but not sure if you want to do black belt, then start with green belt because a green belt gives you, it's something you don't do that full time. You probably do that like 20% of your week is going to be dedicated to that project, and it's going to be something that you do within your business unit or the area that you're already working. If you really, really love green belt, then I'd say go into black belt. Black belt usually is a full time job. You're going to be running multiple Lean Six Sigma projects, but if you literally love it, then that's something that's maybe the path you take. It's almost like in your karate, right? You start white belt to go all the way to black belt. If you really love it, then you can start to think about master black belt. The other question I get a lot is, where do I even start? I have never taken a class and thinking about it. So I'd say start with an inter class, like a white belt class. And one of the other questions I also say too is that if you how does it help me professionally? Uh, Lean Six Sigma is a great, powerful method. It's like two methodologies that are together, Lean and Six Sigma. But one of the great things about it is that you learn some cross-functional skills, which is amazing. And then you would also learn how to make just a data-driven decisions. So it's like taking that gut feeling you might have, or when you're talking with people and they come with improvement ideas. But what's great about Lean Six Sigma is you take that and you put some data behind its stats, and it starts to tell the story of the right direction we need to go. So you learn how to use that data to make those decisions. But also, I think the professional growth and even personal growth you get out of it. So I was talking about those cross-functional skills that you learn, but you also out of that are going to learn some leadership skills. You don't always need to have a title to be a leader, and being a Lean Six Sigma green belt or a black belt is a great way to develop those leadership skills. But also, it will also teach you some change management skills. So I think either way you go, any one of the certifications are great. So if you're really thinking about Lean Six Sigma and just want to kind of, just get your feet a little wet in it, come join me on October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm going to be offering a Lean Six Sigma white belt class. It'll be over those 3 days, and it'll be an hour each day. And at the end of October 5th, you will get a white belt certification. So if you're interested, register at the link below. I hope to see you in my class.